have received or will soon receive a copy of these. I will give you an update on some of what was discussed and then take your questions. First, I would like to highlight what is potentially an important turning point in the fight to stop money laundering and terrorist financing. For a long time, the FATF has warned about the dangers linked to anonymous shell companies, trusts, and legal arrangements. They can be used by criminals, the corrupt and rogue regimes to launder money. The same money is often used to facilitate further crime. The results of our mutual evaluations have highlighted the need for urgent action. Recent revelations in the Pandora Papers has also put a spotlight on this issue. That's why I'm happy to say that the FATF has proposed changes to its global beneficial ownership standard. The proposals will close loopholes and regulatory weaknesses that for too long have allowed fake companies to be used as a cover for criminal activity or to hide wealth from tax authorities. They will ensure that investigators can quickly and easily find out who the true beneficial owners of companies are. In practical terms, there are many changes. The proposals will mean that countries will have to set up a beneficial ownership register or use an alternative system that has the same efficiency as a registry. Beneficial ownership information will need to be verified and updated within 1 month. Countries will have to assess and mitigate the risks posed by foreign companies. And we will ban the creation of new bearer shares, which allow whoever physically holds the share to own it. Strict controls will also apply to bearer shares that already exist. These proposals send a clear message. Money laundering is not acceptable, and those that facilitate it will be caught. The changes will help prevent and combat financial crime, curb corruption and tax evasion, and support sustainable economic growth. We will hold a public consultation on the changes and expect them to be adopted when the FATF next meets in February next year. I would now like to update you on our list of jurisdictions under increased monitoring, often referred to as our grey list. The FATF congratulates Botswana and Mauritius for being removed from the list. Both countries gave a high-level political commitment to implement reforms that have improved their anti-money laundering and counter-terrorism financing system. After completing their action plans and successful on-site visits by FATF teams, Botswana and Mauritius have been removed from the list. This only happened due to the hard work and determination of officials in the two countries. Going forward, the FATF encouraged them to continue their good work. Regarding other countries, the FATF agreed that Zimbabwe has substantially completed its action plan at a technical level. Delegates have now authorized an on-site visit to check the progress made. We will arrange it as soon as possible, COVID conditions permitting. Moving on, 3 countries are coming onto the list. They are Jordan, Mali, and Turkey. They have all agreed action plans with the FATF and are actively working to address the strategic deficiencies identified in their system. As we have received a lot of questions about Turkey, I will outline more details. Turkey had a mutual evaluation, a country assessment, in late 2019. The report outlined a large number of serious issues regarding Turkey's efforts to prevent and combat money laundering and terrorist financing. Since then, the FATF recognizes Turkey has made some progress across all areas of concern. However, serious issues remain. This includes issues concerning supervision, in particular high-risk sectors such as banks, gold and precious stones dealers, and real estate agents. The FATF is aware of human rights groups' concerns about Turkey's treatment of non-profit organizations, NPOs. Turkey needs to implement a true risk-based approach to NPOs and ensure authorities don't disrupt or discourage legitimate activity. Turkey needs to show it is effectively tackling complex money laundering cases and show it is pursuing terrorist financing prosecutions in line with its risks and prioritizing cases of UN-designated terrorist organizations such as ISIL and Al-Qaeda. These are just some of the areas that must be addressed. It is crucial for Turkey to make sure that it effectively tackles money laundering and terrorist financing, serious organized crime, and corruption. The Turkish government has given a high-level political commitment to continue to make the necessary changes. I urge them to turn that commitment into concrete action.
नमस्कार, मैं हूं मानक गुप्ता। अगर आपको हमारा ये वीडियो पसंद आया हो तो इसे लाइक और शेयर जरूर करें और हां, हमें सब्सक्राइब और फॉलो करना ना भूलें ताकि आप देश और दुनिया की कोई खबर मिस ना करें। तो जुड़े रहिए हमारे साथ और देखते रहिए News24।